Settle in now. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breathing slow. Tonight, we are going somewhere warm and quiet. A small cottage at the end of a cobblestone lane where someone has been making candles by hand for longer than anyone can remember. The evening is cool, and a soft rain has just begun to fall. You can hear it tapping against the old slate roof as you walk up the path. The cottage is made of pale stone, covered in ivy that has turned deep amber for autumn. A single lantern glows beside the wooden door, and through the front window you can see the warm flicker of candlelight dancing against the walls inside. You push open the door. It creaks softly, and a wave of warmth wraps itself around you. The air smells of beeswax and lavender, of dried herbs hanging from the ceiling beams, and of something faintly sweet, perhaps honey, perhaps vanilla. You are not quite sure. It does not matter. It smells like comfort. The front room is small and golden. Candles are everywhere. On the window sills, on the worn wooden shelves, on the old oak table in the center of the room. Some are tall and ivory, others are short and amber, and a few are deep burgundy, the color of autumn wine. They burn with steady, quiet flames that make the shadows on the walls move like slow, gentle breathing. You notice a chair near the window, a deep cushioned armchair with a wool blanket draped over the arm. You sit down, sinking into it, and pull the blanket across your lap. The fabric is soft and heavy, and it holds a faint warmth, as if someone sat here not long ago. Through the window, the rain continues. You can see the cobblestones outside glistening in the lamplight, each one reflecting a tiny golden star. The lane is empty. The village is asleep. There is no one else awake but you and the quiet, steady rain. In the corner of the room, a small fireplace holds the last embers of the evening's fire. They glow deep orange, pulsing gently like a heart that is slowly settling into rest. Every now and then, one of the embers shifts and sends a tiny spark upward, but it fades before it reaches the stone above. The warmth from the fireplace reaches you in gentle waves, mixing with the warmth of the candles so the whole room feels like it is wrapped in something soft. On the table beside your chair, there is a cup of chamomile tea. You did not see anyone make it, but here it is. Warm, golden, with a thin curl of steam rising from the surface. You lift it to your lips and drink. It tastes like meadow flowers and quiet evenings, like the last slow hour before sleep. You set the cup down and listen. The rain has found its rhythm now, a steady, gentle drumming on the roof, punctuated by the occasional slow drip from the eaves outside your window. Inside, the candles flicker softly. The fire embers glow. Somewhere deeper in the cottage, a clock ticks, each tick arriving like a whisper, unhurried, patient. You close your eyes for a moment and simply breathe. The beeswax scent surrounds you like a warm embrace. You can feel the weight of the blanket on your legs. The cushion beneath you is perfectly shaped to your body, as though this chair has been waiting for you, as though this whole evening has been arranged just so you could sit here, in this golden room, while the rain falls outside and the candles burn. When you open your eyes again, you notice the shelves more closely. They hold rows of candles in all shapes, Some poured into small ceramic jars painted with wildflowers, others standing tall in brass holders that have turned green with age. There are bundles of dried rosemary and sage, small glass bottles of oil, and a stack of old linen labels written in a careful hand. Everything here has been made slowly, with attention. Near the back of the room, a low doorway leads into the workshop. You can see a wooden workbench lit by a single candle. Molds and wicks and blocks of wax are arranged in neat rows. A copper pot sits on a cold stove, still holding the remnants of today's work, a pale layer of hardened wax around its rim. The workshop is still now, resting after its day. You do not need to go in. You are perfectly comfortable here, in your chair, by the window, with the rain and the candles and the fading fire. This is enough. This is everything. The minutes pass gently. One by one, the candles in the room begin to burn a little lower. Their light becomes softer, warmer, closer to the color of sleep. The shadows on the walls grow longer and slower. The rain outside seems to grow quieter too, as if even the sky is beginning to rest. You pull the blanket a little higher, up to your chest. The wool is so soft. The room is so warm. You can feel your breathing matching the rhythm of the rain. Slow, steady, effortless. Each breath takes you a little deeper into stillness. The embers in the fireplace glow their last deep orange, then slowly, gently fade to a warm ash gray. The room grows dimmer, but not dark. There is still the soft golden light of the remaining candles, still the faint glow through the window from the lantern outside. It is the kind of darkness that feels safe, the kind that wraps around you like another blanket. Your eyelids are heavy now. The tea has cooled in its cup. The rain is just a murmur. And somewhere in this quiet cottage, time has stopped hurrying. It has slowed to the pace of candlelight, to the pace of embers, to the pace of your own gentle breath. There is nothing else you need to do tonight. Nowhere else you need to be. The candles will keep their watch. The rain will keep its song. And you can simply let go and drift and rest. Sleep now. The cottage will be here when morning comes, but that is a long, long way away. For now, there is only this, the warmth, the quiet, the golden light, and the soft, endless sound of rain.